So I'm making my baby a bonnet, and I like to use old things as my pattern. So I am using one of her old caps, and I'm just using it to make the pattern for my bonnet. So here I am just measuring around. I did like an extra 3 inches at first. So that's what I'm doing here. Measuring it all the way around. And I'm just connecting my little notches. And then I decided maybe 2 inches would be better. So I went in and adjusted my pattern, and I am just drawing that out on some muslin. And then now I'm just cutting it around the line I drew. And I'm also doing this on the fold. On the fold is of course going to make it into like a circle shape. So here's my pattern that I'll be using. Just writing baby bonnet, and this is the fabric I showed you guys in my Joann's haul. It's just like this silky fabric, and I am just putting my pattern piece out. I'm pinning it down. I have the fabric folded, but I am not doing it on the fold. Doing the fabric like this will allow me to have 2 pieces when I cut it. So I'm just checking my fabric, then I'm going and cutting out my pattern. And I'm just moving the fabric, which I think was a bad idea. This fabric is very hard to work with and very slippery. But here I am, taking the pins out and assessing my fabric. And this is when I realized that the 2 pieces I cut were not the same size. One was smaller than the other. No matter how I did it, one was smaller. So I feel like if you're using this type of fabric, to just cut one of your pieces at a time. But here I am cutting another pattern piece to make them the same length. It's a lot easier to cut it when it's not folded. So next time I won't be doing this. Stay tuned for part 2.